NYSE-listed Amer Sports, the company behind well-known sports equipment brands like Wilson and Salomon, just reported earnings for its fourth quarter this morning. Joining me now to break it all down is Andrew Page. He is the CFO of Amer Sports, and Guillaume Meyzenq, CEO and president of Salomon. Welcome to the NYSE Live.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
Andrew, what should investors take away from today's report?
I think consistency. We just delivered a 27% year-over-year growth, 160 basis points bottom line margin expansion, able to get behind and invest in a up-and-coming brand. Salomon is inflecting right now, and so we're able to do what we say we're going to do. We're able to be consistent about it. We're able to get behind our hot brands and continue investing. And I think that is the power of the portfolio. That's the power of our global reach. That's the power of us being in multiple categories. So I'm really excited about how we close out 2025, and even more excited about how we set ourselves up for 2026 to have yet another strong year.
Guillaume, Salomon surpassed the $2 billion sales mark in 2025, and Amer Sports CEO James Zheng referred to your brand as a, quote, rising star. What is fueling the momentum?
So we are at a unique moment for Salomon. For many years, we have been very strong in three niche markets, such as winter sport equipment, outdoor footwear, and trail running, where we have double-digit market share, but in markets which are not more than $3 to $6 billion worldwide. And we enter lately two new segments. One is road running, which is a $25 billion market, and the second one is sports style sneaker, which is a bit more than a $100 billion. So suddenly, we just open, a very big part of opportunity for Salomon. We want to remain quite authentic, keeping, this innovation pipeline, keeping this positioning of modern mountain sports lifestyle. But of course, we are just at the beginning of kind of new journey for the company.
All right. And Andrew, how is the health of the consumer, and what does their buying behavior look like now?
I can definitely speak to the health of our consumer. Our consumer continues to exemplify resilience. They continue to prioritize their health and welfare, and they continue to be discerning with regard to looking for innovative products that amplify differentiation. And that's all about our portfolio. We have a portfolio, multiple category, multiple channels. We can meet the consumer where they are in an omni-channel environment. They have continued to, again, focus on their health and welfare, but they're doing it in a discerning way. And the fact that we have pinnacle innovative products, it's really being responsive to the consumer. So like I said, they've been resilient. This has been, over the last few years, no year has looked like the prior year, but our consumer continues to display resilience through it.
All right. And Guillaume, many brands chase trends, but you say Salomon sets them. How so?
So the challenge we have today is really to remain very focused on what makes Salomon very unique, having a pipeline of innovation, proposing to consumer product with function. And, our design is really led by the function and the quality of our product. But of course, it's a new step, and we are trying also to create a new momentum with the consumer, being much more close to the cities and the urban consumer. And this is why, for example, we just hire a new creative director who will combine, the responsibility of the brand design as well as product design in order to create this type of very unique momentum and energy around the brand.
All right. And Andrew, what are you most excited about for Salomon and Amer Sports in the upcoming year?
Yeah, really, as I think about the upcoming year, and there are a number of things to be excited about. Most notably, out the gate, our trends are really strong. So we exited 2025 with momentum. As I look at the first 7 or 8 weeks of 2026, that momentum and those trends continue. The other thing that I'm excited about is that we operate in a very healthy sector. The outdoor sector is very healthy. It continues to attract more and more consumers, and we have the best products in the world in that space. And third, I love our geographic footprint and expansion. We have some of the, we operate in some of the best markets. We have a differentiated offering in Greater China. We have growing brands in the world's largest market here in the U.S. Whether it be Arc'teryx or Salomon or Wilson Tennis 360, we are primed for growth and across all of these brands. And so I'm super excited about how we're set up for 2026.
And Guillaume, in our last few moments together, what are you looking forward to this year?
Yeah, 26 will be a very exciting moment for Salomon. The first one is we will continue to develop our epicenter strategy, looking at large city where we open some store and across the world, not to name New York, LA, Paris, London, Shanghai, Tokyo, but we have also some new projects such as Miami, for example, in US. The second one is we just opened a new office in Paris. We are a French-based company close to the Alps, and now we want to extend and create, a new momentum, better connection with urban consumer, having a base in Paris. The last one is a lot about products. So we just launched the new S-Lab Phantasm 3, which is a super shoe. The shoe has been fifth at the New York Marathon in November, and it's really a new type of technology where we include aerodynamism in the way we are designing the product. And the last one, we just go out from Olympic Games where you know that Salomon has been premium partner. So we equipped the volunteer, the 25,000 volunteer of the Olympic Games, but as well as our athletes won 34 medals in the core sport of Nordic, Alpine, and snowboard, and we feel very proud of this success. And of course, it will start a very strong 26 years for Salomon.
All right. Thank you, Andrew Page, CFO of Amer Sports, and Guillaume Meyzenq, CEO and President of Salomon, for joining us on NYSE Live.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.